Absolutely disturbing, Joanne and Michael, and tonight we have some new developing information to tell you about this story, but really extremely disturbing. That's according to federal authorities who say this is one of the worst cases they've ever seen. All it took for this predator was a laptop, a webcam, and an internet connection. Tonight, we're getting our first look at Richard Finkbeiner's rural Indiana home. It was from here, federal agents say, that Finkbeiner preyed on hundreds of young boys, one of his victims from Oakland County. According to court documents, 39-year-old Finkbeiner tricked the 14-year-old Oakland County boy into recording a naked video on his webcam and then threatened to post that video on gay porn sites if the boy did not make more.
I'm sure he's practiced this over the years, over these hundreds of cases.
Retired FBI agent John Anthony spent decades fighting crime with the Bureau. He says this is one of the worst cases of sexual exploitation he's ever seen.
I have not seen this before in where there's this extortion aspect to the case. There's always that threat by the adult to the child not to tell anybody. But in this case, he's actually using extortion to convince that child that if you don't keep quiet, this is going to be spread all over the internet and you're going to be a porn star.
The federal affidavit states Finkbeiner terrorized the 14-year-old, telling the boy he was his camera slave and that, quote, "It's simple. If you do what you're told, the vid will never be seen by anyone but me. If not, it will be." Finkbeiner also allegedly said, "I'll add your name and email so if anyone Googles you, they will see your video. So you want to play or be a famous gay porn star." The young victim worked up the courage to tell his family, and they contacted the Oakland County Sheriff.
Thankfully, he came to his parents. Sometimes, kids don't know what to do and they don't know how to handle it. Thankfully, he talked to his parents. His parents immediately involved us. Our computer crimes unit immediately began investigating the situation, and in a fairly short period of time had identified probably 20 victims around the country.
Finkbeiner used Skype and a site called Omegle.com to record his victims. The bottom line, communicate with your kids and keep a close eye on the family computer. And certainly we don't want to scare or worry anyone, but cell phones are another medium of which predators can use to contact children. Remember, these have webcams on them now. You can download apps like Skype and communicate with people all across the world. Bottom line, communication with your family is very important. Reporting live downtown outside the federal courthouse, I'm Tom Waite, 7 Action News.
You know, Tom, I'm a parent, and sometimes I think being scared is okay because this stuff is so darn serious, right? And communication is key, as you say. There are some other things you can do as well to keep your kids safe online. Thank you, Tom. Experts recommend that you check their browser history to make sure that they're not visiting dangerous sites. And if your child has a laptop, you can always disable the webcam if you're worried. And of course, as Tom mentioned, keep the computer in an area, say like your living room, where you can monitor your child's online activities.